Alright guys, well, it's been a minute. Anyway, I'm working on the trail Jeep today, the 90 trail Jeep. And if you know some of the videos I posted about this, over a year ago I took it out and I destroyed the entire drivetrain. Fast forward to late last year, so that's early this year. Finally got around to putting everything in it and was able to take it out about 3 or 4 weeks ago. And I think it's got a cooling issue now. It was overheating. Luckily, it was cool enough. I had my fans on, had my heater on the inside, and it was keeping a steady temperature. It was warm, but I could at least drive it. So anyway, I'm just going through adding some stuff that I bought over a year ago. I bought a couple light bars, then procured some light bars over that year period of time. I got a switch box that I bought before Doom. The roof rack that I got for my green Jeep I bought for this, and it's actually over there, and the box is all tarnished because I had it outside under an awning and for the entire time, and it got wet, but it's inside the box is plastic, so it didn't mess it up any. But yeah, I took this out, and like I said, it did good other than it running hot. I need to rip out all the carpet. I need to put the window regulator in this side because this didn't have a window when I first got it. It's got glass in it now, but I didn't realize there was no regulator in it. So I got a regulator so I can put the glass in it. Hopefully, I can put the glass in it because there's no through bolt on that glass. So I have another piece of glass. I need to wire up that door so the window works on that door. And yeah, so yeah, I'm not really going to do a step-by-step, just kind of a vlog video as I go. I got a couple more roof rail pieces so I can mount it to the roof rail. And I'm going to keep that one on there because the roof rack isn't long enough to really have that light bar. Because it's a 42-inch, a 32 is like perfect for that roof rack. Anyway, I'm going to get to building the roof rack and put the roof rack on. And then put the switch box in, and I'll just kind of video here and there along the way. Alright, well, I got this rack built, and there's actually some noticeable differences. I got these racks around the same time. This one. And the one on my green Jeep. The only difference is that the one on my green Jeep, I paid $120 to $140 for it. And this one I paid like 80 something, maybe high 80s, low 90s for this one. As you can see, this is in direct sunlight. It's got a matte finish. It's like it's powder coated. Also, you notice there's no front piece. You do notice there's a back piece, but you might be able to see, maybe not. That's bolted on. It's bolted on. This one, on the other hand, this has got a high gloss finish. Also, you notice this piece is on. This is welded on. On that one, it comes with pipe tube mounts, and you go through the tube mount and you bolt the front deflector on it. This one's welded on with tabs on the backside. Also, that's welded on with tabs on the backside. Besides having the tag coming up from the bottom and bolting it on, it's welded on. And this centerpiece, the one on my green one, this centerpiece is one full piece. This one is two separate pieces. It's got a slip joint in the center of it. So these are almost identical racks. Anyway, time to get this on the truck, and I got some square bolts that I'm going to use, but I might use these in the center because the center bar is the factory bar from this Jeep, and they sit lower than the ones that I bought. So those should raise it up just enough. So yeah, I got to figure out where I'm going to put the light bars on this because I want it's going to have like one or two on each side and then something in the back. The front's already covered. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. Alright, I figured out what I'm going to do with the lights, for now, anyway. I got two of these knee lights, whatever you call them. Two of these that I procured off my dad's 2010 Dodge when he basically blew the motor up. He overheated it, and that's another story. But I got those off of that, pulled those off of his truck, and I got two brand new ones on this side. Basically, my dad bought a set, and then I bought two sets. One of my sets I've never used, which is on that side. That was the one we put on the back of my dad's truck. It's 2010. And then I got another set on my tire carrier on my green Jeep for reverse lights. So those two 3-inch lights pods are going on the side. Then the rear, I got this. I procured this from work. Got a used truck in that had a bull bar on it, and they wanted the bull bar taken off because it was damaged. So I got the light bar and the bull bar off of it, and I let somebody else have the bull bar because their bull bar was damaged, and this one was in actually better shape. The only thing that was damaged on it was the tin shield. Anyway, so this one has a couple of LEDs out, but it doesn't matter. It'll serve the purpose for now. I'm going to drill 2 holes in here, have these moved to the center and bolt on, which is great. Everything's going to be bolt on, so I don't have to weld any brackets on for now anyway. I can actually fit. I got my 42-inch light bar that was on my Yukon, and I just mocked it up. It will fit all the way across this, so I might end up getting like a 42, 45-inch bar to go all the way down the side. But that's in the future. So that's for the roof rack. Then I got these. Again, I got this from that truck the bull bar was on. They were clamped onto the bull bar with these brackets, which I thought was pretty darn neat. So these are going to go on the rear bumper because I don't have any reverse lights at all on this. My neutral safety switch is messed up. So it'll give me some lower lights and some upper lights that I can back up with in the dark because, funnily enough, most of the riding this has seen has been night riding. In fact, the first time I ever took it out, when I first built it, I didn't put the light bar on it because I didn't have time. Well, we didn't leave till later on that afternoon. I thought we were going to leave first thing in the morning, but stuff ended up happening and other stuff. So I threw my light bar on the roof at the last minute. But so the more lights on this thing, the better. The more I can see around me, the better. Because where we ride, it's woods, it's trails, and there's trees, and I don't want to bust out another couple windows from trees. Even though I saw this tree, but I had no control. The Jeep tipped over and into the tree. But that's all fixed now. So yeah, the more lights I can get on this thing, the better it is for night riding. So I'm gonna get to mounting these lights up. I'm gonna get to mounting these lights up and running the wires down to the driver's side and terminating them and run all the grounds, to one spot, and then I'll decide later when I get up there, I might just butt connect them together and go from there. There they are. And got the wire for the back and the passenger side running down one side, and then the other wire running down the other side, and they all go out there. And it's also gotten dark on me, so probably going to mount this. Not going to do any of the wiring, but I'll mount this. I'll strip the ends of them off and get some cable and put it on the battery, make sure they all work, and then I'll mount these, and then the ends of the wires I'll just tape up and get back at it another day. All right, so I just got it sitting up there. I got to move the racks around to get it mounted where I want it. Just got a little test lead thing. Got all of it wired up. And there we go. And this lens is dirty. But I still need to adjust them. I guess I need to tilt that sideways and move it a little forward. Tilt that sideways, move it a little back. I don't know. It's going to be trial and error. This back one, I definitely want to move down or move up. Because it's fine. This one, you can actually see, if it will focus correctly. Okay. This is that one that I acquired, and you can see it's got some LEDs that are out. But yeah, that actually puts a decent light around. Out on the trail, not having spotlights around the house, this would actually light up really well. So yeah, I think I know where I'm mounting it, so I got to take this, I got to move it back to at least here or here. I already got the center one, and this one is already about where I want it. And then I just got to cinch it down and then tape everything up. Wow, that lens is dirty. Anyway, yeah, I guess I'll mount it and I'll show it, and then I'll be done for now. And that's it. I just have some little square, not U-bolts, but basically U-bolts, but squared off. I got from Tractor Supply. They only had 5 though, so I need to get one more later on. But it ain't going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere. But yeah, so got the roof rack put together. Got the roof rack on. Got the roof rack lights on and pre-wired. I just got to get the vehicle side wire. So I gotta put that switch box in here. But so yeah, I got the roof rack and stuff done, and I also replaced my passenger side hood latch, which was jamming, so I can actually open the hood all the way, and I don't break the cowl. Yeah, it was actually bending the hood. You're probably not going to be able to see it, but it was bending the hood. It was so bad. But yeah, time to start it up. I don't think I've started it up in a while on video. And yes, I have a push button start, but I have a push button start because the ignition doesn't always work. If you turn it all the way, yeah, turn it all the way, crank it, it doesn't work. So I had to put a push button start. But yeah. Yes, it is loud because when we put the transfer case in it and the rear axle, my buddy, I just had the front pipe held on with clamps, and we didn't support it with anything. He just kind of held it and it fell off. So it's open header. I'm not really, I'd like to get it fixed, but I'm not in a hurry. It's a trail vehicle. But anyway, that's it for now. I'll talk to you later. Bye.